To kick off, we go back nearly 30 years to the era when Manchester United had amazingly just been relegated. They got straight back into the top flight, thanks in part to their fervent support, home and away, and to a new breed of star. Gone were Best, Law and Charlton, but in their place, the likes of the multi-talented Londoner, Gordon Hill. There was no bigger rivalry in football in the 1970s than Leeds and Manchester United.
Gordon Hill, the shot charged down, little full here for Stevie Coppell! It's 2-0 to Manchester United. And it was a stunning drive by Coppell.
Ever since the days of Matt Busby and Dennis Law, United always had a strong Scottish connection. And there have been few more popular Scotsmen to wear the red jersey than Lou Macari. Signed in 1972 from Celtic, he specialised in important goals, particularly in United's cup runs in the late 70s. Jimmy Nicholl only scored 6 goals in 248 appearances, but who could forget this one?
Here's Jimmy Nicholl on the volley! Oh, Manchester United take the lead against Brighton with an absolute perler by Jimmy Nicholl. No wonder teammates have rushed to congratulate him. The header out by Brighton's defence didn't clear the penalty area. And Nicholl met it on the full.
Another Irishman to excel in a red shirt was Frank Stapleton. He was brought by Ron Atkinson from Arsenal to give United an added touch of class up front. He wasn't always the most prolific, but on his day, there were few more complete strikers in the game. Particularly strong in the air, Stapleton was also deceptively quick and clever with the ball at his feet. After losing out to Liverpool in the League Cup final this year, United were determined to get back to Wembley, and in 17-year-old Norman Whiteside, they had a young man born for the big stage.
Here goes Norman Whiteside, it's Whiteside! What a strike from Whiteside! Albiston gets the congratulations too for his part, but Norman Whiteside, that is an absolute cracker. And he had so much to do. The ball from Albiston here, it's looped over the top. O'Leary is struggling, seems to almost realise too late that Whiteside is goal side of him, and he thrashed it in. Terrific goal, and Manchester United could be on their way to the final.
United were expected to win the 1983 FA Cup final against the relegated Brighton side. But with the game poised at 1-1, Arnold Muren's searching pass found England international Ray Wilkins. Wilkins curling a rare goal to put United 2-1 in front. Now for another perfect strike.
Gordon Hill lines it up, Hill shoots, scores! Gordon Hill! It was venomously struck, he looks to the heavens, and Manchester United lead Derby County here in the semi-final. Well, even the tree is shaking. And the Manchester United fans have something to celebrate here. Thanks to the left boot of Gordon Hill, it took a massive deflection which may have confused the goalkeeper. But the goal will be credited to Hill, and he simply could not have struck that more beautifully. 1-0 United.
By 1985, Norman Whiteside had already played in an FA Cup final and the World Cup finals in Spain. He was now 20 years old, and he'd achieved more than most players in a career. But United were down to 10 men and needed something special here against Everton. With just 10 minutes remaining in extra time, Whiteside racing on to Mark Hughes' pass to win the cup for United. Captain Marvel proved United's inspiration for 10 years and more. This was the second replay against Queen's Park Rangers. Robson went into this game having swallowed his tongue in the first meeting. Undeterred, he was determined to play and scored another memorable goal past future England keeper David Seaman. There were few quicker players than Andrei Kanchelskis, and on a day when United had been reduced to 10 men with Peter Schmeichel sent off in the first half, the explosive pace of Kanchelskis proved Charlton's undoing. This goal put United 3 up and into the FA Cup semi-finals.
The second goal for Manchester United, scored by number 14, Andrei Kanchelskis.
Mark Hughes, a scorer of great goals rather than a great goal scorer. With the semi-final against Oldham approaching full time, United were trailing 1-0.
But in goes Hughes, and he's broken it, and broken Oldham's hearts. In the very nick of time, it's Mark Hughes for Manchester United. A saviour in this semi-final. One of the greatest volleyers around with a great volley. 1-1. And talk about the right man in the right place for Manchester United.
On a blustery night in Sheffield, the cup tie between Sheffield United and Manchester United needed something special. Cue Eric Cantona.
Well, United have a chance here with Ryan Giggs, and he'll find Cantona in here. Chance for Eric Cantona. Oh, I say, what a goal from the Frenchman. Oh, he loves that. His manager loves it too. It's 2-0 for Manchester United, and you will not see a more exquisite chip than that all season. Well, he recognises the talent, and you felt for Alan Kelly backpedalling in the Sheffield United goal. It came from Giggs, a defence-splitting ball from him. Cantona assessed the situation. No goalkeeper on earth could have kept that one out. Alan Kelly certainly couldn't. And the chant is, "Ooh-ah, Cantona." And Manchester United are on their way to victory here over Sheffield United, thanks to the fabulous Frenchman.
There were few players with a better right foot than Dennis Irwin when he found his range, and in this fourth-round meeting with Wrexham, Irwin most certainly did that. This was United's first game since Eric Cantona was banned for his kung fu attack on a fan, and supporters needed a boost. Irwin's pile driver emphatically provided it. Steve Bruce was from the old school of central defenders. If the ball was there, he'd get to it by whatever means. And he had an eye for a goal. A bullet header from a Ryan Giggs corner coming early in a fifth-round tie against Leeds. United went on to win it 3-1. In an exciting third-round replay, United were looking for an equaliser for the second time.
Sammy McIlroy driving through the mud for Manchester United. Then Gordon Hill to take over. Still Hill. Oh, he's hit it really well! And it's back to 2-2. Oh, he's so lively up front. Look at the swerve on this from Hill. It flew in off the upright. Twice they beat behind. And twice they've drawn level. Gordon Hill to make it 2-2.
Andrei Kanchelskis was virtually unknown when he came over to England from the Ukraine in 1991, but his explosive pace and powerful shooting soon saw him embraced by United fans. His direct approach suited United's counter-attacking style, and he weighed in with more than his fair share of vital goals. Even before the days of David Beckham, United already had a free-kick specialist.
Nigel Martyn has lined up his defenders. Dennis Irwin has eyed up the opportunity. And it's Irwin who wins that duel and equalises here at Villa Park. A top-class free kick. Top corner with the help of a deflection. But it's dead-eyed Dennis for United.
A local derby against Manchester City is always special, and this fifth-round tie didn't disappoint. Trailing from the first half, United got themselves back into contention with a controversial penalty. To rub salt into City wounds, Lee Sharp then converted Phil Neville's cross to win the match. And didn't he enjoy it? The peerless George Best was just back from suspension when he scored 6 on a memorable afternoon at Northampton. Despite a less-than-perfect pitch, Best's control, pace and balance were all a bit too much for the opposition. They could only watch and admire as United went on to win 8-2. Hereford's muddy Edgar Street was the setting for a testing tie for a struggling Manchester United side. With a makeshift team, many predicted a shock on the cards, but it was two unsung heroes that steered United safely into the quarter-finals. Mike Duxbury acting as skipper making the break, and versatile Welshman Clayton Blackmore scoring a much-needed goal.